Good evening.
Evening.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
How's everybody doing? Okay. We'll give some announcements and then I'll share with you what I've been doing lately. I think you'll enjoy that. Don't forget, the blue boxes are in the back for your giving enjoyment. And I know we are all appreciating how good the synagogue looks. In the past 6 weeks, it's undergone an extreme makeover. And of course, we're very thankful for those people who put in blood, sweat, and tears. Yes. And of course, and we're also grateful for the people who've agreed to water the plants. Now we need some donations for fertilizer for the plants. Anyway, the blue boxes are in the back. We do not pass the hat. We do not pass a plate during the service. This is your opportunity. Parents and children, I'm just supposed to remind everybody that all food should be consumed in the oneg room, in the grand ballroom, and not in any other room. And you can imagine why we would say that. It has to do with BUGS. Okay. Don't forget, you have now entered the no phone zone and the no texting zone. Please be appreciative of the hard work that someone's adorable husband has taken to bring you a fabulous, fabulous message. And he can't see what you're doing, so be careful. Okay, I promised I would tell you what I've been doing because it's sort of fun. For the past 2 months, I have been grading standardized tests. You know, standardized tests that you've been hearing all about in the newspapers, and states are all giving standardized tests, and somebody has to grade those essays. So luckily, that gives me some money. And this year, I had 2 different projects. In the second one, I'm not allowed to tell you publicly what state it was, but let's just say it's a state that begins with the word new. So that will narrow it down. You can sit there and think about how many states begin with the word new. And there's several. Well, anyway, I had to do 5th graders. They're 5th graders, and these 5th graders were required to write a story. And the story would be based on the following idea, or as we like to call it in education, the prompt. And the prompt for the kids was, Tony, this kid is running home because there's a big package on his kitchen counter, and he's been waiting for weeks for this package to come, and now it is here. Write a story in which Tony finds out what's in his package and how he got the package. Okay. So that's the prompt, that's their assignment. And there were 60 of us in one room in our building, 60. There were 114,000 papers of 5th graders, okay? So anyway, we were there for several weeks. And I mean, every 5 minutes from over here and over here, you would hear a giggle. You'd hear a giggle. Because as you can imagine, 10 and 11-year-olds, they're pretty funny sometimes, either intentionally or not intentionally, but some of them are really, really clever and funny. And this is talking about, evidently, a little boy who was running home and opening up a package. And so a lot of vocabulary was just exactly the same. And so he was 5th grader who had to write on this topic. So I will now, I can't make up this stuff. So I had to write down some of the answers because we're not allowed to take anything with us when we leave the grading area. But I wrote some down for you, and I have a few. How excited was Tony? And we would get these outrageous answers, so I'll give you a couple. Tony was so excited about the package. He was excited as a fat man eating a sloppy Joe. You see, now you know why we laugh, like all day. We're just laughing. Somebody's laughing. How excited was Tony? He was as excited as a baby monkey who has discovered its thumbs. I know every now and then I'd cry, actually, at one of these stories, because some of them were extremely touching or sad. It's amazing what they can. They only had half an hour to sit down and write a story. Amazing, really. And for the last one for today, I'll bring some more because they're hilarious. I come home and tell John and we just laugh. Tony lived on 2nd Street, which was just a block away from his house. See, you're laughing too because we read that and go, and we go to the next part. Did you see this? Read this. This sentence right here. Anyway, whether you're excited like Tony, or sometimes Tony is disappointed, at least we know that whether God has a big, exciting, happy package for us, or God has a not so happy, disappointing package for us, He's the one that provides all our needs, and He's the one that upholds us when we're sad, and He appreciates it when we thank Him, we praise Him, and we're just as happy as that baby monkey who discovered his thumbs. Let's remember to always be grateful for what we have in this congregation and what we have here in Florida. Shabbat Shalom.